Hey guys, Chris here, and today we're going to talk about a kyphotic posture. Alright, so you can see from the diagram here, you have the normal thoracic curvature is 30 to 35 degrees, should be normal, and then the excessive thoracic curvature will be greater than 35 degrees. So you can see those rounded shoulders, chest and ribs are collapsed, like that, okay? We'll look for that rounded back. So a couple of possible reasons. One could be a muscle imbalance of the chest and back muscles. So the front and back muscles, let's put it that way. Alright, so if someone's doing a lot of bench pressing and not enough pulling exercises, that's going to cause that just muscle imbalance. And another, let's say upper abdominal dominance. So if someone's doing too much crunches in the gym, remember upper abdominal is going to pull the body forward like this and cause that rounded back if you're not coupling it with enough back exercises. Okay? Two could be mood or confidence. So if someone's depressed, they're going to be standing like this, they're going to be shy, they might have their head down. So that's another aspect. And then another possible reason is work. So if someone's seated at a computer, they're going to be seated here, typing at a desk, or maybe reaching even further here, or seated or standing, staring at a phone or a computer. All right, so if you're looking at your cell phone, you have your head down. So those are a bunch of different reasons, okay? Possible corrections could be corrective mobilization and stretching. If you follow my channel, you've seen I did the corrective mobilizations for the thoracic spine. So check out that video using the foam rollers. And stretching, you'll want to stretch out your pec minor, pec major. So just the muscles in the front, you'll want to bring back to balance to fully lengthen them. Because when you're shortened, you're going to round like this in front. So if you lengthen those muscles, you'll bring your body back into balance along with the mobilization and the corrective exercise. So we'll talk about corrective exercise. You want to have a 2-to-1 upper body to chest, so upper back to chest ratio. So let's say you're training, if you're doing a pulling motion, you want to do 2 pulls to every push that you have. So let's say a row and a cobra. So you have like a pulling exercise here and then a cobra also to open up and strengthen those back muscles. And the pushing here, if you want to do a push exercise, it's up to you. But just make sure you have that ratio, 2-to-1, okay? Another corrective strategy would be become happier, more confident, and just appreciate who you are. That way, if you're depressed and you don't like the person you are, then you feel that other people won't like who you are either. So you'll be, down here. You don't want to be seen. You want to hide. So that's another way to just, correct that posture. So it's not always a muscle imbalance. It could just be a mood. Different days you might be here, and another day you might be down here, just based on what's going on in your life. It could be financial. It could be like just stress. Okay. It could be a relationship. Anything like that. Alright, then another corrective will be a change of workstation. So again, we talked about the seated staring at a computer. So if you might get like a standing desk, a sitting desk, which you can put on a chair so you don't have to change your whole entire setup. The sitting desk will give you feedback as to how your posture is going. So if you're sitting on a desk and you start to lean forward, like you'll feel a bit more than if you're just sitting in a chair, which kind of like helps you to sit into that posture because it's just so relaxing. Then also a ball chair would be a good thing to get. Those also like the sitting desk, is just different because you're on a ball, so it'll give you a little more feedback because you have to balance around the ball. You can't just slouch. If you slouch, then you move back and you can almost fall off the chair. So you want to be careful of that. So those are a bunch of ways to correct the posture. Remember, if you had that kyphotic posture, you want to be careful because remember, you're here, your ribs are collapsed, you're not getting enough oxygen. So, and over time, what's going to happen is as you get older, your spine is going to become pretty stiff, and that's when people get that dowager's hump back here, which you want to be careful of, and you just get a lot of stiffness and rigidity in the spine. So you can prevent it now, when you're younger, or even if you're older, you can still work towards bringing your posture back, okay? So it's really important that you do that, because if you don't have good static posture, you're not going to have good dynamic posture. If you're working out, if you're running, anything you're doing, you can hurt yourself if you don't have good posture, okay? So these are just a couple of tips of how to correct kyphotic posture. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also check out the website, DekhanaWellness.com. Thanks.